Hello, everybody.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but
we got an exciting, fun-filled show for you guys.
We do. We are going to be talking about some fall stuff. We're going to be trying some fall things.
Spookiness starting to appear.
It's that season, the fall season. It is now officially fall season. We're going to talk about when we went on a cruise that you saw the changing of the leaves, the fall foliage. So we're going to talk about that. Is it worth it?
Coming up next on D&G Explorers. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Konnichiwa, tomarigato.
Wow. It is September 24th. The second. Peace, everybody. Peace. It is the second
Better
day.
That way.
Yes.
Unless you're Dexter. Dexter likes to do it the other way, which means you're flipping someone off.
Oh my gosh. What about that? That's an inside joke with Dexter and us. It is the second day of autumn, and we'd just like to say, be a good human to everybody in
Not
this
just
world.
in autumn, but winter, spring.
There's just so
summer.
many things going on right now. We just like to promote to be a good human. So
yes. This is actually a person who
has Down syndrome.
And it's his own
and owns
company.
His company. Yes.
Yeah. So the pineapple is related to I don't know, like the extra chromosome. Is that what it is? It's something that is related to it. But
at least it's not an upside down pineapple.
So. No, he's a fun guy. So yeah, we're happy to. Yeah, I got this.
I already got it. I can see it.
You can see it. Why don't we welcome our guests in today? Our explorers.
Old Restless said that you look tiny. He says, "New chair." It's because you're far away. Why are you far away? There you go. I'm still tall.
Greg is
Greg
is like 6 inches taller than me anyway. That's why they call me Little Explorer.
I'm 6'1".
And Greg has his bouffant hair going too, so that adds another 2
inches. My hair's not bouffant. My hair's combed.
Okay, there we go.
So it's combed. So we have SC welcome,
which is Helen from South Carolina. Go Merlins.
We have Choo Choo Mark from our Nintendo Switch community. We got Ann Hanley, welcome.
Who we are going to see in next week.
Yep, we're going to Niagara, not Viagra, but Niagara Falls. So we have Unfolded Text 90. Dexter, welcome. Another friend of ours from the Nintendo Switch community. Holly Ayers, welcome. Anthony Simone, welcome.
Holly's been into the weather, so Holly,
hope you feel better. Speaking of that, we are a smidge still under the weather. Little congestion left, coughing a little bit.
And Greg is he's so caring that he likes to share You got me sick too. I want to stick with that. Okay, next.
It's in the air. I'm on antibiotics, so you cannot get anything from me anymore. I mean, I already have it. But yeah, and we're on all kinds of other medication. More to see, welcome. And I did not want you to get sick, just so you know. The Down Under Cruisers, welcome.
I am a good human, Sean says.
That's awesome. Yes, you are. And we're at the bottom of the chat.
And we'll get more people popping in. Plus, we get people watching the replays.
Well, thank you. Glad you're feeling better. More to see. Thank you. Yes. Excuse me.
We need to be better.
I'm so a little nasally. You can kind of hear it. But I'm constantly blowing my nose. I bought 2 4-packs of Kleenex and went through 4 boxes.
Oh, that's on top of that?
Went through the whole thing. Then I bought the big boxes, and we're already going through these. It's either hacking and hewing or blowing your nose, one or the other, and we're just going through it like crazy.
And I think Greg will be better by then. I'm fighting it off. I didn't.
Caring is sharing.
I didn't go to the doctor.
Well, I didn't go to the doctor. I called them.
They set you up.
They made me take a COVID test because they had to make sure what medication I should be on. I understand that. Luckily, I didn't have COVID, so that's great. I didn't think I did. I did, however, have a fever at one point. I had sweats at one point. It just wasn't fun. So I'm past all that now. It's just more occasionally getting hot and congestion and coughing and all that fun stuff. Mike Jackson, welcome.
Welcome. We are going to sing Katie a happy birthday song. It is Katie Jackson's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Katie.
Yes, we will do that here in a minute for her.
And Haley said, I better start taking my emergency now so I don't catch it. We will be better. And actually, I'm taking Airborne. I take 1 tablet and a big bottle of water to boost my immune system because the antibiotics will lower the immune system.
I take probiotics.
Hence,
every day,
antibiotics.
So it's been good.
So
I live by probiotics.
But I do like Airborne. Yeah, I do like Airborne. Packed with vitamins and minerals. So there you go.
So Katie turns.
Excuse me. 1 second.
Katie. Oh no! Here we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Stop it.
Katie turns 21 today. Can you believe that?
Awesome, Katie.
I think
21.
I think we might be seeing them on another cruise, but I'm trying to remember if they booked it or not. But hopefully we sail with you guys again in the future. But saying that, Greg, let's do
a happy birthday song.
The D&G world famous happy birthday, not really often heard birthday song. Happy birthday song. So ready?
Wow. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day.
Do we have a birthday here?
We have a birthday here. Birthday here. Birthday here. Whoa! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day. Hey, happy birthday, Katie!
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Awesome. So have a great day. I'm surprised, Mike, you're even on here tonight. So have fun.
I needed some water after that one.
And next thing we're going to do is I told Greg I was going to reveal myself on the show tonight. So let's get that out of, not that kind of reveal, but I was going to reveal a surprise on the show tonight. I did get these fun little Halloween glasses at Target.
It is not that kind of
with
show.
A big football ice cube
there
in
you
there.
Go. Let's go, Buffalo. 3-0. Can you believe it? Let's keep it going.
All right. So I found this at.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the back. I thought.
I found.
I was gonna get that
at Walmart today,
but I forgot about it. So surprise!
So buzz balls are very
Witch's Brew.
strong.
They are.
This is.
That's the Witch's Brew.
This is Witch's Potion.
Witch's Potion.
I don't know what's in there. I haven't looked at what was in there. So
what's the alcohol content?
Probably too much, but we'll
okay. Well, remember, I'm on antibiotics, so I'm really gonna feel this now.
Oh, it's kind of green. It's like a.
It is green. It's probably a Midori sour.
I don't know.
That's supposed to have alcohol and antibiotics.
You're fine. You're not. You're at home.
It's like a trip and fall.
Well, you do that anyway.
No. Woo! I was a little worried there, Anson.
All right. This is an alcohol percent of 15% by volume.
Oh,
That's pretty strong.
My God.
All
And
right.
I'm on antibiotics.
Oh, you're fine. All right. Ready? Cheers.
Sure.
Dilly dilly.
Here's to jelly. You did wash these, right?
No, I just let the
At least-
cats lick them.
Oh, they're one-sided. Okay. Ew.
It's good.
You know what
I
it
think it
tastes
is-
like?
I think it is Midori.
I don't taste Midori.
Vodka with natural flavors.
It's mixing with like hot drop. You know what it tastes like? Any of you that grew
Vodka.
up with those long plastic tubes of liquid and you would freeze them and there would be little cold, like long little cold pops, like little tubes of cold pop, and you snip the top and you push it up and you get like a flavored ice.
Yes.
It
it's
is the
like
green flavored tasting of that.
Yes, you're right. It does taste like that.
Like an otter pop. That's what they were called, otter pops. That's what this tastes like, the green flavor of otter pop. It's actually pretty good.
And since we're on a little tasting adventure, we're going to try these this week. We tried them last night. They're pumpkin
already tried
spice
them.
latte. But I have to admit, they were melting in our cupboard. It kind of looked like the consistency of poop. So I didn't really get a good...
No, you said cat poop. And I said, you said,
They're more solid now.
I thought you said it tastes like cat poop. And I said, when did you last taste cat poop? We have questions for that one. Yeah. It does look like a nugget.
It melted
So-
back to form. I mean, it melted back to form. It cooled back to form.
Yes. So it's solid back to form.
I like the toffee nugget ones because they're like crunchy inside of them. These are good.
Welcome from North to Neverland.
These are good. I would recommend these. It was 100 degrees.
It's a pumpkin spice latte.
It was 100 degrees yesterday and the day before. It was 90 today, but it was a very humid today. It was overcast. I think it was 44.
It's nice and breezy now.
Now, it was 44% humidity. So for us in California, you're blocking my blocking my glow.
Oh, sorry.
44% humidity is high for us, and I can feel it. I got like this glow. This is from humidity. So
There's no humidity.
there's humidity.
I think it's
44%.
very
It's 44% humidity.
wow. I think it's nice out. Actually, what's the temperature right now?
It's 87, I think now, but it was 90 today.
It's 87, cloudy, and there's no humidity.
44. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
36.
And now it says 36.
Mhm.
So it's cooled off a little bit. It was 44 when I checked earlier, and I was like, I can't handle this. It's too hot. It's too humid.
Wait, what? 44. Wow. It is nice.
Normally,
out.
our humidity is anywhere
It's
from like 18%
Overcast. I
to
hope it
25.
rains. I have to like do this because the blinds are like covering it. So I'm like, hello.
So, Greg, we are a week away from going to Buffalo, New York. So excited.
And we're gonna stuff ourselves with vitamins and minerals, and Henley. So don't you fret.
Well, I'll be doing that.
I'm doing it. I've been doing it.
And says it's 67 here now. Wonder what it will be like next week. It says, looking at the good old weather, I know that can change. It was up through Friday.
It's gonna be cold. S1, welcome.
Sylvia, welcome.
Welcome, Sylvia.
It says in Buffalo next Friday is supposed to be 72 high, overcast with a low of 54. So that's probably
72 and low in 54.
what I would expect.
It's gonna be in the 50s when we go to It'll be in the 50s then when we go up to the park. I mean, to the game.
Pretty much, it will be like that.
Holly said we got 100% humidity a lot in the summer. No, thank you. That's like taking a shower outside. That is nasty. I can't do that.
Exactly. We should be cooling down though, because the one hint that it's starting to cool down, you can see geese flying south for the winter. 2 weeks ago, I saw them flying east to west, and I thought these geese are confused. And then a few days ago, I saw them going directly south. So I thought, okay, these geese know what they're doing.
It was 87 in Greensboro, North Carolina today. Hot with high humidity here. Oh no!
Oh, wow. And then after going from Buffalo, which we expect to be cooler, we're flying down immediately to Orlando,
where it's warmer
in the heat.
So we're gonna throw our bodies all out of whack.
From our warm weather to cooler in Buffalo
to really warm weather
and humid in Orlando, but we're gonna have an awesome time. So we can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna talk about that next week, though. What we're doing.
How was that?
So
much fun.
I think that 15% alcohol is starting to kick in.
Wow, lightweight.
But cheap date is what we call it.
Mm-hmm.
So Sylvia, thank you for being on. We actually met her on the cruise that we're going to be talking about today. We met Tom and oh my gosh, his name. Sylvia, who else was there? I forgot his name. But we met them in New York. Before we sailed out on the Norwegian Escape. So these are the books that I to get or make the cruises.
She said get vitamin C and chew it like crack. Laugh out loud, chewables. Funny you say that, because when we got into New York that time, I was basically welcomed into New York by asking if I wanted some crack or crack cocaine. Some guy came up to me out of nowhere and asked me. I was like, no, thank you. That's what I said. It was in New York. We're at the street corner waiting to cross the crosswalk. Let me finish that. Not the street corner
that was it.
Doing anything bad. We're trying to cross the street. And that's when they asked me. I'm like, no, thank you. And I just kept walking.
Yeah, we were able to hang out with them. We went to Times Square. My mom stayed in the room. And Greg and I met them, and we went to Times Square. We went to the Dizney store. Didn't really get a chance to hang out a long time, but it was so nice to meet you. You guys are so sweet. It was great to see you.
You and I went to the bakery, I think, after to get some food. I remember them asking him about buying crack. LOL. Yep, they sure did. It's like, welcome to New York. No, thank you.
So going on this cruise, we wanted to go on one specifically to see the changing of the seasons. The thing is with it though, you never know when the little trees are going to change color, because it can vary from year to year. Usually if you go in the middle of October, then they definitely have. Sometimes they can go earlier in September. Our cruise was from September 22nd through the 29th. We tend to do a lot of traveling around my birthday. And this actually
my birthday, Derek's like, I don't want to go here. It's going to be too hot.
Well,
we're going sometime.
You're in the middle of the prime expensive summer season.
Well, it's not my fault.
But we were traveling home on my birthday, so
still got a birthday for it.
I did. This is back in 2019.
We do something for my birthday.
The further we went north, we did notice changes in terms of the trees. You could start to see it, but to be honest, there wasn't massive changes like
I saw a lot when we were in Maine,
but there
was a lot.
But let me finish.
A lot.
When you see the pictures, like the postcards, where every tree in the forest is changed color
in the forest.
Yeah, we didn't see that. We did see the change. We did see some changing, but not like it was going to.
Did we go by a forest?
Woods, trees.
Okay.
Yes.
To grandmother's house we go to the forest.
Exactly. It's a Sleepy Hollow.
I want to go on that cruise you're going on maybe next year.
Well,
wait, what cruise are we going on? Which one are you talking about?
Well, this one was
the one that we did go on
4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. We would have been. So today's what? What's the date today, Greg?
24th. Wednesday.
Is 24th, not the 5th?
It was a 24.
So I like these because I'll take when I do I call them my Suhek binders. I like to. This is a freestyle daily for NCL.
It's our little souvenir that we make.
Yeah, and so on
Controversial cruising,
welcome Scott. So you said September 24th. Okay, so this was day 3 of our cruise, and we were in Portland, Maine. Do you remember what we did in Portland, Maine?
Didn't we do a lobster thing?
Not in Portland, Maine. Well, what do you mean by lobster thing?
Didn't we do like a lobster bake and it had the blueberry? No?
No. Not there.
We did a horse riding carriage, I believe.
That's it. We did. We did the horse trolley. We did a tour of the city.
That's where we saw some of the leaves changing.
Isn't that also? No, that was in a different city. Yes, we did that. And then we went on the train there. We did the vlog on it. So if you guys are ever interested watching our vlog series that we did that.
Wow, if you're ever interested.
Well, I didn't know that, but we've done so few. But
we have a lot out there.
We did the train ride, which was fun, and we did lobster rolls, and we wanted to compare a lobster roll from the U.S. side, Maine, Massachusetts area.
Hey, RobFuz, welcome.
And compare it to a Canadian one. So that was part of our goal, and we did that. We did that in Portland, Maine. We actually liked the Canadian version better because it was in a hoagie roll.
It tastes a lot better
compared to the Maine one, where it's on like one piece of bread that they fold over. It wasn't
dry.
Bread.
It wasn't dry either. It had a sauce.
No, theirs was dry.
Not the one that we liked.
The one we liked had the mayo.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The Maine one didn't have it. So oh my gosh, our cat loves plastic, and he's telling us he wants to eat. You have to wait, buddy. Hang in there. You have to wait. But yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's dry. You got that dry food over there.
He's eyeing it. Look at him. But the further, like I said, the further we went north, the better it became. We did. Our next stop is what Greg was talking about. We went to Bar Harbor.
Bahaba.
And the interesting thing with Bar Harbor, especially now, you don't really get. They don't let as many ships into port like they used to. You have to. It's a tender port.
Oh,
Greg's in my lighting.
Anna, have you had any leaf change?
Or Anne?
Oh, no, it says Anna. Have you?
Anne. She meant Anne.
Well, I'm just reading it. Anne, have you had any leaf change in Buffalo? Things have started here. That's awesome. Yeah, so hopefully we get to see some leaves change in Buffalo.
Yeah, Anne sent me some pictures where they store their trailer like at the campground, and some of the leaves were starting to change.
You know what we could do if we had a chance is take some wax paper sheets with us, and then just go with me here and get some leaves from Buffalo that are changing, and you stick them in between the wax paper, and you take an iron and you iron over them, and it melts over so that it's see-through, so you could preserve it, and then you can put holes on the side and put them in your binder for a keepsake thing. And I don't think that they would see it on the plane. They're not going to go through your binder or anything.
They might think it's a marijuana plant as it's in there.
Oh my God. It is a colorful leaf. I can't even think of anything nice to do for us. You just take it away.
Allowed to take?
I didn't even think about it looking like that.
I didn't think you're allowed to take plants from one state.
I don't know, but I thought if you put it in between wax paper and you melt it, that they wouldn't think anything of it. They're not going to see it.
Welcome,
Nancy.
She's getting in high preparations for another wedding with her
daughter.
Yep.
I love the fall foliage. We have lots of it in Wisconsin.
Just dancing.
But we used to do that when we were little in school, and I just thought that would be an awesome, like, little keepsake thing that you can put into a binder. So if not, we'll just have to ship ourselves some leaves, and by the time it gets here, we'll be home, and then we can do it that way.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know if that would quite work out, but
It would handle with care.
But
Leaves that are falling apart.
when people normally talk about the cruises, they're going from the U.S. up into Canada.
Oh, to answer the question, where we camp, there are some, but not too much at home yet. Okay, wax paper, sponge candy. What else do I need to bring to the hotel? Sponge candy? Did we talk about sponge candy?
No, and
What the heck is sponge candy?
It reminds me of a Crunch Bar.
Is it spongy?
No, it's like a honeycomb.
Oh, we need an iron to iron the wax paper.
I think we would have one in the hotel if we went to that extreme.
But just start a fire and burn.
Yeah,
No,
I think we're fine.
It won't burn it.
But one of the interests for us is seeing the eastern side of Canada. We went to on that cruise. We started out of New York. If you never sailed out of New York. I definitely would recommend it. It is such an emotional.
Recommend it.
It's an emotional.
To see the Statue of Liberty.
There,
like if it's your first time, especially, it's
Yes.
going to be emotional. And the Freedom Tower,
Statue of Liberty,
where the Twin Towers used to be, and everything like that. It was emotional.
You see the Chrysler Building, the Empire State Building. It's just very overwhelming.
I haven't heard of that.
It's overwhelming, and then you sail out underneath the bridge, which for some reason I can't think of the name of the bridge, which I always remember the name of the bridge, but that's showing my side of the Verrazano Bridge. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Jamie Wilhite. Safe travels.
Welcome.
Thank you for listening.
Hi, Jamie. Hope you're cooling down over there in Arizona. They say once you go into that bridge, your cruise is started. But it's cool. It reminds us when we've gone into bridges.
My cruise starts as soon as my foot gets onto the shit.
It reminds us of the Lionsgate Bridge in Vancouver, and also going underneath the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco.
That was crazy.
That was a hurricane.
We were crazy yahoos up in the front of that ship with the wind blowing all over. My hair was like, whoo.
I couldn't keep the phone on the gimbal to record because it was like
it would have blown it into the ocean if you didn't have a tight grip.
I was holding it like this. It was insane.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
So sometimes it goes to Boston. We went to Portland, Maine. We went to Bar Harbor in Maine.
Bar Harbor.
Then we went to St. John. I got to say it right because people can say it wrong.
St. John Bay of Fundy.
St. John Bay of Fundy. And then we went to Halifax, Nova Scotia. And then we headed back home. It's very hard to find a cruise that goes to Bar Harbor and Nova Scotia anymore.
But we did Halifax.
It. No. But like I was looking at future cruises.
No, but we did that.
We did it. Yes. Yeah. But just if you're looking for one, it's kind of hard to get those cruises. On our group cruise that we had to cancel because of the house situation, we were going to one of the places I definitely want to go is Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, the home where they wrote Anne of Green Gables. We love the TV series on Disney called Avonlea.
We need to watch that again.
Yes, we do. We actually have the whole series, so we need to watch it. We haven't watched it.
It is a wholesome, family-friendly show.
It is.
That
turn of the century
makes you feel like you want to live in those times almost,
and
but everybody knows everybody's business too. It seems
that cruise that on our NCL Joy was going to go to Boston, I think it was going to go to Halifax, and then it was going to go um, to Prince Edward Island, and then it it starts with an S. Sagaway, not Sagaway. It's like an Indian sounding name. But
Skagway?
No, not Skagway. Someone might know in there. But it's on the way to Quebec. And that's where my favorite well, the Beluga well, that's where they have their mating grounds, is up in that area.
Baby beluga in the deep blue sea.
And I was hoping to see that.
Ooh,
we didn't get a chance to do that, unfortunately. But those are some of the cool things to go in when you go up into the Canada on those cruises. So the higher you go, the weather definitely is going to change. That cruise we were going to do on the
Victoria. No, I don't think it was Victoria.
Did I say Victoria?
No, Anthony said that.
No, that's on the western side of it. It starts with an S. It's like Senegua, Saragway, something like that. But that's where the Beluga's in that area, and that's not too far from Quebec. So a lot of fun stuff to see. Obviously, the higher you go up, the weather's going to change. We did see some orcas on that cruise. Remember, on the way back, because one of them was looking at us.
Right at us.
I did, and I saw a little flipper comes up, like it was flipping us off.
Life is good today.
Woo! Hey, Ronnie and Alma. Congratulations.
Congratulations on your new home.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited for
Didn't even
guys.
know you were buying a new home. That's cool. Oh,
there you go, Saguenay.
Saguenay.
Thank you. It's in Quebec, Saguenay. Yep, that is it. We have, at least I have dreams of going back up there. Dave, hello from Dave and Brandy.
Well,
Welcome.
I don't have dreams of it, but I wouldn't mind going.
At night, I fantasize
Dave
about
Whiting, welcome. Wow. Okay. Go with that. Do you. Dave and Brandy's Excursions Travel, welcome.
Yeah, we definitely will have to go back up to that again. I don't know if next time I need to go when the leaves are changing, because I felt we kind of saw that when we were up there.
Well, you said you didn't see that much of it.
Well, we went to
though.
One of the cool things what Greg talked about, in terms of if you guys are interested in going, when we went to Bar Harbor, that was our favorite experience at the time.
Right, Bar Harbor.
Well, first of all, when you do these tours, you find out every city you go to. What was the one thing that happened there, Greg, that they mentioned?
Tragedy.
The city was
fires.
Either an explosion or a fire.
It was horrible. The stories they would tell, you would just imagine in your mind what it would look like. It was so horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to be funny. It was just like,
it's not funny. It's
but you think
horrible.
about it, they were all made of wood back then.
Mm-hmm.
So a big fire would just spread like quickly. But yeah, we were like, by the time we went to Halifax, we were like saying, what is going on? Every city had like some major fires that were going on.
New England and Canada cruises this time of year is a must-do. We love them. No, where am I at? No, NCL has a cruise that goes out of Boston to Halifax and then heads to Bermuda. Interesting.
Wow, that would be fun, because they have to. Well, going to Bermuda would supplement the European thing. That would be cool, and spend a few days.
More sunshine, please.
Welcome,
Jim. Dilly. Season's greetings.
That would be a good port, because there's so many things in Boston to see. You could go to Salem.
It is cooler weather now, Jim, over here. Season's greetings.
Cooler, except yesterday was 100 degrees.
Well, today it's windy. Looks like it might rain, and it's nice and cool. But now is the time to say season's greetings, because it's technically the holiday time. I think holiday time starts October with Halloween.
One of the things I had to get this year was, I thought this was
that's cute.
Cool. So you got,
oh my god, wait, do that again. I was like this, and I didn't even know about ooh.
So it's like the ooh, and they have a drink. So I thought that was cool.
It's a play on
Where
words.
did I get
Booze,
that? Did I get
booze.
that at Marshall's? Didn't I?
Yep. When we went there, you can find all kinds of stuff at Marshall's.
You did. So we are in high holiday or fall.
It is. It did.
But
that's cute, David Brandy said. Thank you.
In Bar Harbor, you have to take a tender boat onto the island, and where they drop you off, there is a very cool looking hotel that you see that you can walk in front of. Didn't we almost fall off? There's like a little ledge that we almost fell off of.
Of where?
Or was that Cruising with Wills? Did they almost fall
They
off?
almost fell, yes. And they pulled him back.
That's right. Kevin and Frank. But we went on a tour that went to Acadia National Park, and then it ended up at a lobster fest, and that was really cool.
Me.
I thought you were going to say. The lobster fest was one of our favorite meals, and Greg was like a pro tearing that lobster apart.
I was showing people how to do it, how I was doing it. I'm like, I just grab it and rip the head off and everything.
And then we walked through the town. We did try lobster ice cream. Greg, you're like blocking my shine.
Wow, I
didn't realize that one is like affecting my glow so much. See, I'm like, you're eclipsing me.
Wow. Lobster ice cream just tastes like frozen lobster with butter flavor.
Yeah, it was a
little
chewy.
Like.
And then we tried the chocolate, which is made out of potato. That was good. I like that. I forgot what they call it. I forgot the name of that. And then we tried a drink, which is specifically in the Maine area, and it was nasty. It was like molasses, and I didn't like it. I remember it. We showed that in the vlog. Up until 9/11, Halifax explosion was one of the most devastating human casualty at once. And that's why it's a big mention. Yeah, that was an interesting story. We went. We'll talk about Halifax here in a minute. And then we went there, and then we walked through the city, and we really enjoyed Bar Harbor. We would definitely want to. We wouldn't have to do the Acadia National Park tour again, but we would want to eat in the restaurants there. There was
Flying on
pub.
air is not an option, huh? I'm lost with that one. I don't know what that means. Go ahead, sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, Dave and Brandy says the story on about the Halifax explosion is crazy. Yeah, it was like a nuclear bomb. They said that had went off in there, and
that was
Yeah.
horrible.
They
described stuff. I'm like, oh gosh.
We when we went to Halifax, we did a duck.
More people went over to look, and then it blew up even more. They said, I think, and more stuff happened.
I don't know. I just remember the guy that was at the Telegraph that was like trying to try to save people. I mean, they actually said he saved people, but that was his. They were saying what his last thing was, that he gave his life to save a bunch of people. But I think it was a train. They were trying to stop a train that was coming. That would have been damaged by it.
Oh, I was coughing. Yes, thank you. That's not an option.
But when we went to Halifax, I remember we ate at Margaritaville on the ship.
We did.
And
we weren't a big fan of that.
They removed the Margaritavilles. It became
probably because people weren't a big fan of it.
They called it. Well, it wasn't the same quality in that as the restaurants off ship. They replaced them with the American Diner. So if you ever go on an NCL ship and the American Diner is on there, that was probably more than likely, if it's a breakaway class ship, it was more than likely a Margaritaville. But we went there, and I remember we were freezing. It was cold. It was windy. My mom got sick, and she didn't go on it. So remember,
she said she wasn't feeling well.
David, we asked if we could. Well, actually, we didn't even ask. We used our her ticket to give it to a friend that we knew from another cruise that we had gone on, and we went on the.
Well, she said
duck
to use
boat.
it.
Yeah,
she said to use it.
Yeah. But she's British and she got a chill. I'm thinking, Mom, you're not so British anymore. But we did that, and that's where they talked about the history of it. We went out in the water. We came back through. We went through the city. We went through a fort. There was a fort there that we went through. Well, we didn't stop, but we just drove by it. I think it was only like an hour tour on that, but that was really cool in Halifax. But they did explain that. And plus, I had done a lot of history of it. And
I remember some of it. I don't remember all of it. I remember the horse ride. I don't remember the castle you just mentioned.
Man, I got all the restaurants we have in here.
Well, you have it all right there. I can't view it.
It's all about there.
This is a big football. It doesn't look like a football anymore.
I want to see what they say about. There's a lobster bake. Oh yeah,
We love our lobster for sure. The duck boat was fun because that was on land and in the water. I think you were on the water more than you were the land. From what I remember, anyway.
I think it was split.
From what I remember, anyway.
But that was cool. We had never done a duck tour before. Definitely worth it, and it wasn't expensive. We thought it was pretty real. It was fair price on there, so we were happy for that. And then we went in St. John, Bay of Fundy. A couple things we did. We did a bus tour, and we went to. Oh wow! You guys have to help me out on this. We did the part where the river at high tide reverses, so it flows one way, and then
I remember
low tide,
it
goes back the other way. We went to that spot.
Haha, Canada Heritage moment. 1 minute history commercials on TV here, and they always show the Telegraph guy and several others. If you're ever bored, it's on YouTube. I've done a duck boat before in Memphis. We just did our first duck boat tour in Ketchikan, Alaska. It was cool.
Yeah, I remember seeing them there. Yeah, I would do that. Must have been fun too. Just the scenery that you're seeing around there. That would be amazing.
I know how the falls go backwards, so that's kind of weird.
We did.
That you were talking about.
Yeah, on that bus tour, we went to a market. That
or the river went backwards or something
that was there, but we also went to that market that it actually is on a hill, but they designed it and they said they designed it that to look like the ship, the bottom of the ship was above you. I forgot, it was something called marketplace. You could actually walk to it from port, but we were doing the tour. We tried some things there, and I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was? We did some sampling there.
No, I don't remember the chocolate and the lobster ice cream that we did. I don't think I'm probably didn't sample.
It was something which was unique to that region that we tried that we thought was interesting. And then when we got off that, we went to Steamers. Steamers was right off where we docked.
That was the lobster place.
And we did the lobster
That
place.
Was the good lobster roll.
Was amazing.
It wasn't dry.
Yeah.
It actually had like a mayo dressing kind of thing. That was really good.
I
think that's where we met that couple at. There were two guys that were eating, and I think we talked with them, and then they ended up being on one of our, or it was before that. They were on one of our tours, and then they ended up eating at the same place, or it might have been reversed. We might have met them there, and then they were on our tour. But one of the
ones we met on the horse thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if we met them at the lobster place first, and then the tour, or the tour, then the lobster place.
The lobster place would have been the second one that we would have gone to.
Then we saw them there. Okay.
But we wanted to walk to, there's a mall there that you have to walk down the street.
Yeah, we did go down there a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why we were looking for a mall specifically. I don't know if you needed some kind of cough drop or something.
No, I thought you saw something, you heard of something that you wanted to see.
Yeah, maybe we were looking for Cadbury's chocolate or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
So we went, we found out you could actually go through the mall and keep working your way up, and you would go to that marketplace. And people do that quite a bit, and it's covered, so you're not out in the elements on there. So that was interesting. I'd like to go to definitely St. John Bay of Fundy again. That would be the next map on it too. But we were there through September 29th. So they say that could be perfect for it. It could be a little bit early for us. It ended up being a little bit early in terms of if there was.
I enjoyed what we saw.
Yeah, it was fine. And the further we went north, we were seeing more of it. Is it something, Greg? Are you looking forward to doing that again sometime?
I would do it again, but probably more when there's more foliage color changes, like kind of in the middle part of it.
See, I think I would do it more in the summer.
Because it might be too hot.
We're talking Canada still. It's not going to be like our hot. It'll still be probably 20 degrees cooler than what we experience. But I want to do it because there's going to be like the mating season for belugas.
Okay. I'm glad you said for the belugas after. It's going to be the mating season for the belugas.
Yes. So I really want to see a beluga in the wild. Every time we travel
so you want to see the belugas mating, basically. Can't they just have any privacy?
No,
gods?
Not that. But you're going to, if they're going to be mating, you're going to see them. That didn't sound right either.
Wow.
They're going to be more visible.
If they're mating, you bet your butt on dollar you're going to see those things.
Because whenever we've gone up through the Alaska side a few times, I always ask, do you have any belugas here?
Are they mating?
And they'll say, no, we're too far south. And I was like, so I don't think they've said they've ever had any belugas in like Ketchikan and Juneau and Skagway.
They're up more in the colder regions up north.
Yeah. So I definitely, one of my goals in life is to see belugas mating. Well, not belugas mating, to see belugas.
Wow, that's a goal in your life?
Belugas.
I need to see them mating.
No.
Specifically mating.
Belugas.
I'm not sure, guys. First the reveal and now mating season. Leave it to Derek. Come on now. Peak in the East on Q is historically CDN Thanksgiving. I believe it's the same in Maritimes. What are belugas? Belugas are those whales,
the white whales,
that are albino, and they have like the shiny, like white bulbous head.
Yeah, they're very squishy. So if you ever see them,
cute.
They have them in some aquariums, but if they ever press their head against the aquarium wall, they squish in. They also call them the canary of the ocean because they have such a large vocal.
I don't think they should be in captivity. I'd rather see stuff out in the open. And if I never get to, then it wasn't meant to be. But I don't think they should be in captivity.
And just to clarify, yes, we are talking about beluga whales, not beluga people.
What? I don't think that's what she was asking. No, as Swan said, what are belugas? And Anne said beluga whales. And you're a beluga people? Wow. Insert foot in mouth once again. Wow.
Oh my gosh. So but to answer the question, would I do another season?
Yes, whales. Yep.
I would definitely
not people.
Yeah, they're smaller. They're a little bit larger than dolphins. So they're
smaller than beluga people. You know what you're saying? No.
I don't know if I would do Norwegian.
That's not right.
I like big ships. The fact that the NCL Joy was doing it.
Oh, really... Derek's in the trunk. I thought you said you don't have a trunk.
That means
you have to have a trunk.
I'll be hanging on outside.
Oh my god.
The NCL Joy is the big ship, and the fact that was going up through the channels up there was pretty impressive for me because in a lot of the times they use smaller ships to navigate through the sounds up there. But I definitely would. I don't know if it would necessarily be NCL, but I would be open to doing a princess cruise. I think that would be really cool on there. It was
Fortescue.
It was very interesting to see the demographics. Is that the right word of the cruise? They only had 8 teenagers on our cruise. Only 8 kids on the ship. The arcade for kids was empty. It was, and it's one of those things is when you go up to that, you're looking at the older demographics of people that go on those cruises. So that is one thing to remember also, as Greg blocks my glow.
Oh my gosh, you and your glow. I was reading S1's comment. Oh no, he talked about beluga people too. He said not beluga people. He was joking. But things that we have coming up for starting up the spooky season. We are starting to, well, I'm putting up the Halloween stuff. Derek has helped me get it out. We still need to find a couple more things. I ordered some more things to fill stuff in. So that'll be here on the weekend. I'm going to see some spooky movies on the weekend. And then we got Derek's birthday on Monday. So happy early birthday to Derek.
I
So
won't talk about my age.
we have Derek's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Derek. Early birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you
So he has, we're celebrating your early birthday on our show. And then you should have been wearing the birthday hat.
I'm good.
No, you need to wear
Choo
that.
choo.
Yep, there you go, Mark. He's been saying happy birthday all week long. Yes, thank you. Happy birthday to Derek. It's finally all about Derek on his one day, which is his birthday.
I'm at the age where I no longer remember how old I am.
Dilly dilly!
And I'll say it.
Dilly dilly!
I'll be turning 58 years old.
He doesn't look it. You look like you're in your 40s.
Where does the time go?
You don't look it. You don't act it.
I remember potty training. That was like 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh! Well, and I taught you too. No.
You rubbed my nose in it when I had a mistake.
Oh my gosh! I didn't go that far.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. Yes. And Nancy, thank you.
It's all about Derek on his birthday.
What about that?
On his birthday, yes.
Dexter would say, what about that?
And heck yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do something special for Derek's birthday, and then we'll go on our trip next week. We're celebrating Derek's birthday, our friend's birthday, my promotion, family, friendship, just having a good time. Do you want some more? Bit more, please. Bit more. As Harry Potter, the third Harry Potter, the ant would say. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
That ant was in Rosemary and Thyme. I know Holly knows Rosemary and Thyme.
Holly said Mike is 58. It's a good age.
There you go.
Yeah, any age is a good age. So
Anne said this is really going downhill.
But yeah, so it's gonna be a good week, and it's the start of spooky season. I'm so happy that the seasons are changing. Hopefully the weather starts matching the time of year. And when we come back, we're going to put out our Halloween decorations outside, and we're just going to enjoy the season. So it's going to be nice.
Look at that. There's a lot of 58-year-olds out there.
There you go. And you don't even look your age. You look like you're in your 40s. Everybody that we have talked to has said you look like you're in your 40s. And you act it too.
I would say I don't act my age for sure. That is for sure.
Oh, thank you, S. Swan. Yeah, this is my second week of training for my promotion. It's going good, and I'm learning, as I go along as much as I can. So it's a weird time of the year to be promoted because of open enrollment, but they're working me in when they can. So I'll make it. I'll be okay. And actually, my supervisor is on a cruise right now, so yay to her.
Right.
And we have the same birthday, too.
They say that people that smile a lot look younger, but we also
say what?
The crow's feet. People that smile a lot.
They say people that smile a lot. Oh gosh, crow's feet are nothing.
Get a lot of crow's feet.
They're smile lines. That's what they are.
There you go.
You still look like you're in your 40s.
But
and you act it.
Normally when I go on vacation.
See? Lawrence Neverland said, "You look like you're in your 40s. Mike is 55. They say people who smile a lot look younger."
There you go.
But go ahead.
So
What
I
were you
was
saying?
wrong. Normally when I go on vacation, I'm a store manager. It's making sure everything is ready to go for the week that I'm gone, trying to get things done. And it never fails. My district leader will visit like a day or two before we leave. So I'm preparing for that. I can honestly say this is going to be the first vacation in I don't know how long that one. I had a visit last week from my district leader, and he said he's not coming back until next month. I have another manager coming back from maternity leave.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Controversial Cruising.
I have a manager coming back tomorrow. She's been gone for 4 months from maternity leave. Things are going smooth. After I work for 3 days the rest of this week, and then next week, starting Monday, I'm going to work 2 days. I work Tuesday and Thursday, and I only fly out on Friday.
I only work 4 days.
So next week is going to be a breeze.
Actually, 3.5 days. Not on wood. Happy 21st birthday, Derek. Here is a little something, dilly dilly.
But it keeps going to different screenshot, but click it right off. That's interesting. So much easier. I did do something different, Anne, so maybe I'll do that again. I did it manual, so I'll do that again next time. Thank you for saying that. And again, Anthony. Yes, Anthony, thank you so much. You're awesome. A great moderator.
Thank you.
Great friend. I appreciate it. And we will do our little dance, our private dance. So,
wow.
I'm a private dancer.
Let's say Tina Turner, private dancer. Hey, Al Jolson. You just made Tina Turner into Al Jolson.
What you want me to do?
Wow. Okay. It's like,
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna.
Thank you so much. Dilly dilly.
Thank you so much, you guys. We will be live next week. It'll be our Paul is here. Thank you so much, Paul, for coming in. Howdy,
Welcome,
howdy.
Paul PSD
Howdy,
Odyssey.
Yeah, we will be back next week. We're going to talk a little bit about the cruise. It feels like we're going on a cruise.
The land cruise.
Yeah. Our visit.
And then our air
Buffalo.
cruise on a plane. Yeah.
Just some other fun
Up
things.
and away.
Nothing too crazy. But I will
Really
say
enjoying this weather. I love it.
This will be.
I hope it rains. It looks like it's gonna rain.
It might. This will be a very emotional trip for me. Just to say,
well, the first part will be.
Yes.
And then he'll be crying on some of the rides too. So
I just have thoughts of me touching everything at that Bills Stadium.
Just be careful what you touch.
I want to touch it all. I want to feel the energy of that stadium.
Wow. Okay.
I do. I just
security.
Can I touch you, security?
What? No, I don't mean that. I mean get security to you.
I don't.
Wow. Just don't touch anything with gum on it. We're gonna have an awesome time. I'm sure we'll both be emotional. You'll probably be more emotional though, but just the fact that I've never been to upstate New York, and Buffalo's not too far from where I was born. So
you moved out here when
too bad we can't go up there a little bit. I think 2 years old. I think 2. Huh?
When we have more time. Do you remember anything from it?
No, I have memories of things, but I don't know if it was in Plattsburgh, New York, is where I was born, upstate New York.
When I turned 50, we went to Disneyland Paris, our first vlogs that we did. And I was born in Ruislip, England. They had 2 bases there. They had an English base and they had an American Air Force base. That was a medical base. My dad at that time had gone to Thailand to do a tour My mom was living in Wimbledon, where she was born. She
Thank
was
you,
living
Miss
there,
Swan.
and she had me in the Air Force Base, U.S. Air Force Base in Ricelip. That base is no longer in existence. We went to Ricelip one day 50 years before I was born.
Not much there.
Well, no. We stopped by the British base, but that's not where I was born. But just to know that I was in the city the day before I was born, 50 years before that.
I'm sure that was awesome
Pretty-
for you.
Pretty emotional. Plus, I don't have any memory. We never went back to Ricelip. There was no reason for it.
Well, now you have a memory.
Yeah, our cousins lived in
And I was
Surrey,
with you.
so we never ventured into that.
And your cousin was with you too when we went.
Yeah, yeah. So that was cool. It would have been nice because there are some remnants that if you hunt for it, there's some leftover things. But I think they replaced them with like apartments and houses and stuff like that. But there are some stuff there that they say this was part of the old base. So maybe someday. Swan or Sylvia says I was born and raised in Elmira, New York, upstate New York, 3 hours from Buffalo.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Well, we're at the top of the hour.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
The Air Force Base I was born on no longer exists either.
Right? What I would say after perfection, destroy the base.
Wow. Get over yourself. Wow.
No, I was talking about Holly, not about me.
On that note,
Have a great week. Thank you
everybody
so much.
have a good
Anthony,
night.
thank you for the
great
super
week.
chat. We'll see you next week.
Happy early birthday to Derek.
And,
And I'm Gregory.
I'm Derek. If you forget our names, it's okay. 'Cause I'm a little explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
We are just getting started.
and taking it away, Gary, the late Gary, Sir Gary and the Beaches. Take it away, Gary, and we will see you on next week. Dilly dilly.
Dilly
everyone.
dilly. Happy birthday, Derek.
Be a good human. Thank you.
There you go.
From North to Neverland.
Thank you so much for
Thank
the
you,
$5
thank you.
super
I
chat.
think we need to go out with a song for you. Here we go, Greg. Let's do this one.
I have no idea what it is. Happy birthday, Derek.